moments you remember. The games you can't forget. Marawa Sports worldwide on 947, Vuma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets. You're locked into Marawa Sports worldwide. Live across Canada, Mexico and the USA at the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
Right, this is the World Cup update right here on hashtag MSW, powered by Rexona. It won't let you down. One of the big stories, one of the big stories that are coming up tonight. It's the much anticipated game between Ghana as well as England. And one of the things that I always say is that we can't get stories from just anybody. We got to get them from people who've been, heavyweights in their own rights. And that's why when tonight Ghana faces a heavyweight battle against England, a clash that is filled with history, there's a great deal of pride that's there. There's hunger to make a statement. The Black Stars, they carry the hopes of a nation and to break down their journey, their performances, and actually what lies ahead. It's as simple as that. We welcome a true Ghanaian football icon, a man who knows exactly what it takes to compete at the highest level. A Champions League winner, this guy. He's a World Cup warrior and one of those that we can say are Africa's greatest defenders. The legendary Sammy Kuffour joins us right here on hashtag MSW. Sammy Kuffour, good evening and welcome to the show.
Thank you, Rob. How are you, my friend?
My friend, it's been a while. I hope you're good. I hope the family's solid. I hope the legend and Sammy Kuffour is solid.
Rob, I'm doing amazing. I hope everyone doing great in South Africa.
Yeah, we waiting for a game against South Korea. That's going to be happening Thursday morning, 3 a.m. South African time. But more excitingly, you are in just a few hours going to be heading off to the stadium to watch your nation play against England. What's going through your mind?
Rob, I think it's a little bit tense because everybody is so eager to see this, to watch this game. There's a solid history behind our this match. So most of the Ghanaians are really excited.
A lot of them are also questioning whether the right team was selected. I don't know how you feel about the dynamics. I know that Carlos Kiyara had to come through literally at the last minute here to save face for Ghana. Sammy, there's always drama in the background. What have you made of Carlos so far?
Well, at the moment, I think he's doing an amazing job. What the nation expected, he's giving to us. That's the winning. That's a 3 point that we all need. So I think it's going to be very, very crucial today. Either we like it or we don't like it. It's going to be a battle. And all depend on the players, how they go into the game with a mindset. For me, that's the key because we all know that England has a great quality and their top striker, Harry Kane, is on fire. You could see the Champions League finalist Saka is on the way. They have a solid team, but we have to depend on ourselves and fight for ourselves because we are talking about a history here. We are talking about a lot of things that goes on. People who live in London as a Ghanaians. So it's a massive game for us today.
What would you change from your first game? You rightfully said, Sammy, that you got the 3 points that you needed. But I think the most criticism came through from the fact that you should have gotten more goals. Was that a concern for you? How would that change tonight?
Well, for me, it's not because people may see football from different angle, but I see it as a game of chance. And we took our chances because we didn't allow them to overrule us like the way they did in the first half. So second half, we come in strongly and then we get our goal. For me, that's the most important thing. Because as a country, we call ourselves as a football nation and we need to stand in for that because it's not easy to play World Cup. Every country that comes into this World Cup are not by accident. It's by perseverance and hard working. So if they are there for a reason. So we are here. We are not here for any fortunate. We are here for hard working and dedication.
I mean, you've been there. You've been at the biggest stage as a football player, Sammy. I mean, what's the biggest challenge, though, for Team Ghana when facing a team like England? Because I have to go back many a year. It was 2011 for the only time that the two sides have been able to play against each other. So England has never beaten Ghana. So you can put that aside. It was a game that was played at Wembley. It was 1-1. A good old Andy Carroll scored. And then Asamoah Gyan, that I'm watching on television right now, analyzing games at SuperSport, was the other one who scored for Ghana. So from a historical perspective, that is a good track record. What's it for them to be at this big stage right now?
I think, Rob, the point of correction here, 1930, Ghana play against England, and it's all over the social media at the moment that we beat them 2-1, where we were barefooted. We were wearing some trousers and here and there, and then we still managed to beat them. So that's exactly what is going to happen today.
Oh,
we
wow.
know we are underdogs. They are more favorite. We are going to beat them by that 1930 history.
Barefooted and brave.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be wearing expensive boots, but even braver.
Now everybody is wearing Nike, Adidas with a good quality. So for me, I think like I said, it's all about us. The way we will prepare and go into the game, that's the key, because we know that they have quality. Let's be honest to ourselves, they have more quality than us. But it doesn't depend on the quality. It depends on the mindset, how you prepare yourself to go into the game. That's the key.
And you know what? I've loved, Sammy, how Carlos Kiyara has been able to address the media, because you know how the media are. They always want to talk about the so-called controversial things, and he didn't want to single out the whole Thomas Partey issue, despite the midfielder's expected return, for the English clash. What do you make of this whole scenario about Thomas?
Well, it's a difficult one. I think the FA know exactly what went wrong. I'm not the one to come to the media and come and just blow the horn. I think we passed it. We won without Thomas, and we are going to play with him today. I think he's a very key figure in our team, more experience. He knows the English people. So a lot of talks has gone on. Me and him, we have a long chat. Last night, it's more than an hour. We were talking about situations. So I think he knows what it means to us, this game. And he knows what people has hurt him so much with the English media, with the court issue here and there. So I think today's game for him is like a World Cup final.
Wow. So you're saying you spent an hour chatting to Thomas last night. What was he like, though, in terms of his responses to you? Because a lot of those players look at you as a hero, a father figure, and somebody that they worshipped as a football player when they were growing up.
Well, I think talking to him last night was like just a private conversation, and then the football just pumped in. And then he was like, I'm ready to play. You see, if somebody say I'm ready to play, we have to give him a credit for being so tough. Whatever that he went through, the whole of the scandal, is still living. So for me, that's the most important thing. I mean, you can go ups and downs. There's a life that people go through a lot, but I think and I believe that he's going to give us a great performance today.
And while I've got you on the line, Sammy, I just want to remind people, because Kiyara, he spent a couple of years at Man United, and he was just saying that they were not just spent in England, but he actually won in England, describing those years as some of the most rewarding of his career. And he was obviously asked about Thomas Tuchel's England. So let's have a quick listen in while I've got Sammy Kuffour on the line.
Well, first of all, I just to correct one thing. I didn't spend time in England. I win time in England. It was a wonderful time for me, those years. The game, modern game, it's changing. Who could say that the German coach will coach the English team? So that is, everything is changing in the game. Great coach, great players. I know because I've been there, as you said. what will be the profile of the style, the profile and the style of the team when they start to play against us. It is amazing because it is unique. It is the English style that comes from Premiership, but it is not the only football culture in the world. They are not the only football culture in the world. We respect them. I was there. I respect them, but we have different cultures, identities in the football world.
I mean, very respectful there, Sammy. You would have heard Carlos Kiyara and just him redirecting and reminding people that he didn't just coach in England, he won. And some of the best memories came from there.
Yeah, I think so. Because, I mean, you have to give respect to the people that they deserve it. And I think England they are with their league, with the way their players are performing at the moment to the highest level. You have to give them the respect because you never know who's going to hurt you. So I think he's on the right point and he has said a good thing.
And I know that you always give a balanced opinion. What about England? What is it that they've brought into this tournament that maybe kind of frightens you slightly?
Yeah, for me, I think for them to bring all these big stars, regardless, Kopama, Foden are not in the team or Trent is not in the team, they still have the same quality. They still have the same quality, and we have to respect that. Regardless, whoever that they are bringing on the field of play today is a massive.
If you had to address the national team right now, Sammy, and I know that you are preparing to head off to the stadium, but if you had to address the national team of Ghana right now, what would your words be to this very special group of players?
Well, for them that they are giving us the 3 points, I think it's solid. And for me, the most important thing is that we never lost in any second game of the World Cup. So we are going to the World Cup with confidence. Any second game since 2006, we never lost any second game. So it's a massive for us. We are going in with the highest confidence that we are going to win.
What about your other second team, your second home, your former second home of South Africa, Bafana Bafana? They play against South Korea on Thursday morning. What have you made of their performances, and do you think they'll go far into the knockout stages?
I think the first game was a bit complacency because they were playing from behind. You should know the quality that you have that to play from behind. If you don't have that, the same quality like John Stones and then PK and those players, you do the simple thing. I think that cost them a lot. But they still have a chance. Don't get me wrong. If they win massive, they qualify for the next stage.
Sammy Kuffour, always great to hear from you, sir. Enjoy the experience. How long are you going to be staying at the World Cup for?
Well, I'm here. So far as we are going on, I am here.
You'll be with them all the way through until the semi-finals.
Let's see how far Ghana goes.
Sure. I love that. But I think with your presence, Sammy, anything is possible. Thank you so much, man. Good to hear your voice again on radio. Appreciate you, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. That's Sammy Kuffour, a legend in his own right, a man that's achieved more than most. He was saying to me earlier on that, hey, you're around. You'll find me there at the VVIP at the stadium. I said, Sammy, we don't all have the same luck as you, my friend. You, the legend. So enjoy your experience. You deserve every moment of it. And certainly, why not? What are your feelings, If all our Ghanaian supporters are listening to the radio right now, what are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Do send us a WhatsApp voice note. And if you don't know what that number is, let me quickly remind you. It's 060-708-0484. Otherwise, it's 011-888-947. Or if our England supporters are watching, or if anything that's caught your eye at this World Cup, please share. Hey, Lionel Messi breaking records at the same time. You look at the French team, you see what they are going through. Exciting every step of the way. And I can also just proudly tell you that when we come back from the break, the one and only, the man who was at the center of that game, Norway and Senegal last night, Peter Drury, the world-famous commentator, is going to be joining me right here live on #MSW. I'm going to be chatting to him. If any questions that you do have for Peter Drury, send them not now, but right now. Because if you miss out this chance, Remember, they're just waking up that side of the world, eh? But Sammy sounded alive. And if you haven't heard, though, Shield is now Rexona, a brand that you've trusted for years, is stepping forward with a bold new name. It is pronounced Rexona. It's simple, strong, and easy to remember. The new name comes with a fresh new look. It also advanced body heat technology, so it gets to work every time you move, keeping you feeling what? Confident all day. They are a proud partner, though, of Bafana Bafana, as well as Banyana Banyana. Rexona, it won't let you down. Now, that was the World Cup update here on hashtag MSW, powered by Rexona. It won't let you down.
Hashtag MSW, live
Now.
on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Soweto Live at the same time. Hashtag MSW.